Guess. You know I hate guessing.
It's fine. No guessing, I promise.
Okay. All right.
Welcome back, everybody. I know we missed a week. I apologize. Jasmine was dying. Jordan was working, and I was just adjusting. But hey, guys, it is Wicked for Good week, and I am weak because I am not ready to say goodbye for good to shits and all that stuff. Like I'm sobbing today watching everybody do the red carpet here in New York.
Oh, that's right.
It's today.
I'm actually watching it tonight as well.
I saw people, TikTok did a early
screener. I was supposed to go to that, but I had a wedding. I was working a wedding yesterday, or Saturday. Saturday. Shit. I was doing adult shit, and it was crazy. So what ended up happening on Saturday is TikTok and Universal got together. They had a baby, and they decided to do a TikTok event. Tickerversal. So first there was a screening of Wicked with all of the TikTok influencers. It was a really fun big thing. And then after that, you went to an Aussian ball. Now, normally events that are held in LA or TikTok, they're like 2-3 hours. Even the premieres when we go to the after parties, they're really not that long. You're home by like 10:30. Nah, this event went till midnight, if not 1 a.m. in the morning. People's was going
We're saying goodbye. We want it to be as long as possible.
Can we talk about that? Do you want to talk about Wicked, or can I go on a tangent really quick?
Tangent.
I just got off the phone with Coy about this actually because we were working through his schedule socially, and he went to that event because we were supposed to go together, but anyway, he went to that event and he has some thoughts on the film that'll be dropped whenever the embargo drops because we have no idea.
Because he doesn't know any of it. I know that's his thing. He went into it blind the first one, knew nothing about it. Obviously, it's The Wizard of Oz, kind of. He gets the scenario. He's never seen the
musical.
Right.
He hasn't read Gregory Maguire's books. All of it, it's fine. That's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the individuals, and mind you, some of these people are my friends, and so I just have a really hard time with it. But you know that I don't like idolization. You know that I don't enjoy music in the way that I'll buy 10,000 tickets to see the same concert over and over again. So what we were mostly discussing was his uncomfortableness sitting next to people who were bawling their eyes out after they had seen this movie 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Some of these people have already seen Wicked for good, and they've been watching it, but for them to still see it this 4th time and are
don't
crying
you talk about
like
my Francis that way.
I love, but here's the thing: as human beings, as individuals outside of this fandom, I love, and I can, every single. I love them. I would die for them. I would do anything for them. But in this fandom, I feel like this Wicked fandom has changed into something not good, for all pun intended. Like this weekend, we saw that one guy who fuck that guy. By the way, fuck that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who attacked Ariana?
What app were you watching? Were we? This is.
Oh no, we're on TikTok. Not that app. But the guy, at the Singaporean premiere, the guy I'm
jumped over the barrier.
Hold on now. That guy, that he has a habit of doing that. He's done that at multiple. It's his thing. So
the Katy Perry, The Weeknd.
The Katy Perry, and while that is bad, what I find not equally as bad, but it's on a level too, are all of these parents and people who, while Cynthia and Ariana and really everyone are going down this line, doing their press tour, there are so many people who are making videos because they didn't stop and say hi to them. I don't know what Adam is doing.
It's too much. It's too much.
So there's a bunch of families who, I guess Ariana and Cynthia didn't say hi to them, and they're making TikTok videos and social videos being like, Ariana destroyed my son, broke his heart because she didn't stop and say bye. This is all he's ever wanted. When did the entitlement come in? When did we decide that it was our God-given right, or whatever deity you believe in, that these people have to stop and say hi to you? That is their job. They're working.
Agreed. I don't so funny you bring that up, right? So today is a very special day as well, saying goodbye to something. And it's, the person, I think you've actually met them probably. His name is John Cena. Today's the last day John Cena will ever be on Monday Night Raw. He's retiring from wrestling.
Where can I can't catch up to the line, my guy.
What are you
no,
doing?
this is going. Trust me, this is going somewhere.
I was like, you need to bring it around faster because what the fuck are you talking about?
So same. He's been going through this farewell tour for the last year. He announced it a little bit ago. Said he's retiring. He's had the shows and everything.
Is he retiring or is he like Dwayne The Rock Johnson retiring?
No, this is retiring. He physically cannot do them anymore. So he is retiring and has made it very clear he is retiring. And he's a man of his word, 100%. He is not coming back for any promotional thing or something. He might come back say hi.
Sunday brunch with him.
But he's
not like he's been at your house. He was at your house yesterday, and y'all just.
Anyways, moving on. So it's the same thing though, because he's leaving. People feel this entitlement of like, well, I need a photo. I need this. I want to do this. Hey, when you walk through here, if it's the same thing. Like, and they're like asking these questions. He's like, no, I'm good. Thanks. And just walks away. And they're like, oh, well, he couldn't talk. They're humans. They piss shit just like us. And not for nothing, but the guy in Singapore who has been known to do this, should have never been let to be there. That's like the UFC event that thing happened this weekend. And then either way, like when he got there, the fact that he was able to get to them and the fact that he was able to be there that long with his hand around her. And the first of all, Cynthia's a real one. Can we talk about Cynthia Rivas a real one? I thought she was choking out.
Cynthia. I mean, first of all, Michelle Yeoh been in this. Michelle Yeoh combat skills. All right, she was like, "Oh, don't let me get in there," because if Michelle Yeoh is the real one, because Michelle would have knocked his ass. The patience of a saint. Woo! Because that girl was side eye and like let him do. Woo! Love her. Oscar nominated, Oscar winning Michelle Yeoh. Yeah, no, I love Cynthia. I love all that happened, but it's like. It is the entitlement. Adding on, my last comment is there are people online, right? I've been watching this Oscar press tour. I've been the Wicked press tour. I've been watching it since the get-go.
Same thing, if you think about it.
Literally at this point. And honestly, we are vamping up towards the Oscars.
Yeah.
But I've been watching on the TikTok side, on the social media side, there is a specific creator. There's multiple creators, but there's a specific creator who's been following this Oscar tour and has been campaigning and been asking and been emailing to go to the Wicked tour. And mind you, it's today. This creator was told no. Multiple times told no, we don't have any more tickets. It's completely full. This individual still flew out to New York. Still flew out to New York.
Jordan?
Don't you fucking say the name.
No, but I just realized Adam and I know who that is because this has happened before with that exact same creator with Barbie.
We'll talk.
Wait, Jordan, is it?
Think so.
But hold on.
Anyways.
Has been told no multiple times. Still flew out. Right now is in New York doing all the like free Wicked press things. Has decided to wait outside of where they're doing the fucking premiere. And is going to wait out there for the hopes that someone's +1 didn't make it, and they can still get in.
Well, you saw the anime person that was sitting there waiting to meet the voice actor and was like, but they said I could be here. My dad's not here. And like, they tried to do like the phone call and stuff. They were like, they have a restraining order on this person, but that person still came. I'll send you the video. But they
send me that. My God, I want to make a video about
like,
this because
it's stuff just like that, like like Adam who does JJK and stuff like that. We know,
yeah.
It's stuff like that where like these people, they're just doing a job. Yes, it is Ariana Grande, who is insanely talented, could sing her little toe off better than I'll ever sing my entire body off, and Cynthia also. They are insanely talented, and yes. They move people's emotions and help them with things.
Jeff Goldblum.
Correct. Yes, all of them. They're people. Like, they need their space.
And to answer the question with Jasmine of like, when did this happen? Parasocial relationships have always been an issue, but like social media, and I don't want to say even TikTok has exacerbated to the point where people think because you see it all the time. And honestly, maybe also in the influencer world now, because we see so many people who are just regular people who are now getting into these spaces, being so close to these celebrities, people now feel so incredibly entitled to be a part of the conversation. I feel like he figured out who it was.
No, something literally, so I opened my phone to see if it maybe it was that person. Something else popped on my phone first that all three of us will talk about when you're done talking, because we all are against it.
Oh, is it the
lovely.
AI thing?
Kind of, maybe, not really.
Because I got
The live
something
action
else.
Moana
I got
trailer
something else.
dropped.
Oh, I saw that. I did see that. Yeah, I watched that.
Because
right
if you
before I hopped on.
remember, Dwayne really did want to do an AI version of him as Maui in it, and they were like, no. Well, I feel left out now. God, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I feel left out though because I got to see 4. You guys have Ghost.
Yeah.
Whatever. Jordan, finish your thought though, because
It's one of those things that, like, for the people who are going online trying to like shame Ariana and shame Cynthia or shame anyone, it's just become such a frustrating thing that people, they try to use this court of public opinion thing to get people on their side to then have their moment. And I think it's because we have seen so many people who do take their grievance to TikTok and boom, bap, boom, their life changes, or they get what they want, wham, wham, wham. And it's unfortunate because now it's become, we've gotten to a realm of so much performativism. I know that's not really a word. And I think that's kind of,
it is performative because it goes right back to what I was saying with the people who've seen
what
the
you were
movie
saying
5
about
times
Koi,
and are crying.
like it's just like, I'm not trying to question anyone's genuineness. Maybe you do have a very huge love of Wicked, but yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, at what point are you just doing this for the, like, because also at those events, everybody's phone story record is just like
that, and
at
it's
what
like
point,
the studios want that. It's like you're forced to be that way. You're forced to do the song and dance, and like it's just, we could get into the, like, I was literally about to get into like the racism of it, the authenticity, the racism,
is,
the just like
is
fact you
waning.
got to do the whole song and dance in order to get paid kind of thing. It's just like, it fucking sucks. The like you know,
like Pennywise and the, but that's all. Just I hate that for Ariana. Along with, I was reading a post today that talked about, people don't realize how much deeper this really goes. She has talked about suffering from PTSD with the concert where 22 of her fans died.
yes.
And, you know, she is felt solely responsible for that. And so and she's had to, you know, deal with that. And so my thing is like, at these events, you don't know what's going on in her head. She's probably sometimes consistently thinking about what's going to go wrong or who could get hurt or whatever. And so
my problem
again,
is,
to
how
do
did
this
that,
for clicks
how
is
did
so
he
terrible.
get that far? She should have security all over. He put his arm around her.
Arm should have been
if you
taken.
saw it was
Arm should have
open
been
in front
gone.
of them, but like, agreed, you can't have, think how long the yellow brick walkway is, right? Like, I get you can't have security arm to arm.
No, and like, I've been, you know, we've been on carpets,
right? We've been carpets, yeah.
And so, like, they just,
you've been on things, okay? It's not like it's not different.
No, but like at the same time, I can see how it could happen. Like, people on the carpet assume that those people are supposed to be on the carpet. That is the facts. Yeah. I talk about that all the time. You could easily kidnap an influencer by just telling them, hey, the studio has invited you to this place and a car is going to come pick you up. Easy. Done.
It's very much like trying to get a Louis Vuitton wallet at Chinatown. Like, they're like, look, come this way. I've done it before. Walked 4 blocks somewhere else, went down this like corridor underneath like old tunnels that were just brick, no light, and it was just like in a corner of a cell somewhere. And they're like, which one do you want? I'm like, I'm gonna get human trafficked. Like, what is this?
But that's just it. Like, you know, you assume that someone who's coming next to you on a carpet, that the due diligence has been done. But I digress. Yeah. We could talk about this all day long, but we've got so many things.
Fuck that guy.
Yes.
So
that guy.
Not only Disney's on one right now, looks like, because obviously
we talking AI. We talking AI?
I mean, technically we are, because Avatar's tickets went on sale.
Oh, you're talking. I thought we were going to talk about the fact that Bob Iger has agreed to have AI.
We can.
Jordan, did you not know this?
I did see this, but I forgot.
Yes, so Bob Iger has agreed to have AI generated content by users on Disney Plus. There's been so much. I just want to talk about 2 big AI things. First of all, that sucks. That really does suck, and it's unfortunate because it, like, this is why Sony is the fucking bee's knees. Sony will give their workers, their animators time. That's why K-pop Demon Hunters isn't coming out till 2029, because that's what it takes to have quality animation. Meanwhile, Disney is
Questionable on that one, but I agree. Because remember the argument they had with Spider-Verse.
There's been so many.
A lot of people working on
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse came out and said it was like, yeah, no, like they pushed us and like it was.
Well, Spider-Verse,
not great
they were
conversation.
rushing, and that's why we're waiting on this next Spider-Verse because of better health conditions or better working conditions. That's why we're having to sit. But you are correct.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we have better health issues now. But there's been this weird issue with AI lately, and just people not giving a fuck. We were doing such a great battle when AI first came out, especially where artists and creatives were, and especially animators and illustrators and just, you know, that. But there's been the movement of people just giving up, I feel like. There's this TikToker online, and I'm sure the second I talk about it, it's going to happen now. There was this Australian woman, TikToker, who went famous for looking like a Renaissance painting. Her whole jab was that you guys remember this? She looked like she stepped out of a Renaissance painting. Well, she's currently under fire because she has decided to align herself with Meta AI, specifically giving her image to Meta AI for their advertisement. And the whole thing is, use this photo of me and turn me into a Renaissance painting using Meta AI. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of real life artists, when she blew up on TikTok, made artwork of her for free because they loved her and they loved her look. And now all of these artists are like, what the fuck was the point? Because now they're going to pull the artwork that I did of you for free for this fucking Meta bullshit. Like, do you not understand that you just gave all of these individuals who took the time and the energy to make artwork of you, you just gave us the middle finger. You said our time was not valuable. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening in the world where we've just given up.
Well, that brings up, I don't know if you saw Michael Caine and a bunch of other actors have given their voice to AI.
Yeah.
So it can be used in perpetuity, like forever.
I talked to my dad about that. It just bothered me. It's such a hard thing because it's your voice. That's your rights to do with whatever you want. But we have so many voiceover artists and trained voice impersonators who can do that. You are telling, like, you're saying that if like, I know Tom Hanks would never. I mean, maybe he would. I don't fucking know. It's Tom. Yeah, I don't know Tom Hanks. But like, imagine if Woody only could be voiced by Tom Hanks and it's AI. And so now all of these beautiful.
Or Hugh Jackman is only going to be voiced for Wolverine.
Yeah, like that would suck. So no other person could do that because we've got the AI version.
No, I think 1000% that is one of the huge issues. Because again, with Michael Caine, it's like, you know, his whole thing is like, oh, to be able to like have that legacy stay behind or whatever. But what happened to a time capsule? What happened to me being able to show, you know, my grandkids The Dark Knight and see your performance in that movie as Alfred, or your performance in Now You See Me or whatever, and that be like your legacy is left behind through the work that you did.
Yeah, your legacy never dies anymore. Now you live on truly until like until you're 90 doesn't matter anymore. It's till you're at 90,000.
And what you said about with Woody, like I think that so that's a huge issue. Someone joking, or maybe not jokingly, in a video I posted about MCU Blade, they hinted into the whole only one person's ever gonna be Blade or whatever. And like it's so frustrating because I remember I used to argue that whole issue with what?
Yeah, since Mike wasn't on this whole time, and I was going to tell her later when you got done with your thought, and she just realized it in live time, and I watched it.
Why you guys do this to me?
So, because I'm not gonna lie, with these headphones, it's just I don't hear. Anyways, so I have been a proponent. People, you know, argued the whole joke of like Hugh Jackman will play Wolverine until he's 90. I remember before Deadpool and Wolverine being like, we need to give other people a chance. Like we need to stop doing this whole holding on to only this person can ever. And like you just said, with voice acting now, with AI, that's going to become the norm of like, well, yeah, now, no, well, hopefully his estate doesn't allow this, but someone might be like, we can get Genie back from Aladdin. We can do Aladdin again with Robin Williams. And it's like, No.
That was an argument, Jordan.
Let him be. They also had someone else voice Genie, by the way, in like the second Aladdin movie. It was very interesting. I went back and realized. But yeah,
I don't know where my voice is coming out of, so it just is what it is.
Okay.
So AI, because I know that we are also seeing, Jasmine, you sent, there's like the footnotes in the movie saying like, hey, no AI was using this. You have the worry, we'd have the concerns of people using AI for like the posters. And again, the problem being,
do you guys see the Coke?
Pulling from real
Coke's Coca-Cola
Coke dropped the AI commercial.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, it's one of those things. I agree that.
Sorry, go ahead, Jordan.
No, I was just gonna say, I agree that it's not going to stop. And really, as I've always been a proponent of, AI is growing so fast, we need more regulation. And I just think that is one of those things of, we're getting so ahead of ourselves of, here's how the companies can make a bunch of money. And we're gonna lose the opportunity for it to be regulated before it's already out of control. Go ahead, Adam.
Right now, one of the bigger songs that are out in country music is an AI male artist. Songs written in AI.
Yeah, cover your face.
It's written in AI. Like everything is, the entire thing is AI.
I don't know what happened.
So this is a conversation actually I had at the TikTok headquarters in New York with a bunch of creators. At some point, because people are getting so smart with AI prompts, somebody is going to write a prompt where it's like, hey, you're Bob Iger.
We're trying to get her. I don't know what she did. She was doing all this.
Look, all I know,
she lost
in fairness, can't work the camera, can't work the mic, can't apparently work a dance move to save her life.
I can dance.
What? So,
why are you going for her dance moves? Wait, what?
Why are we doing the smile?
Stop! Don't do that.
You're talking about
Bob Iger.
Yeah, so like somebody's gonna write an actual prompt to where it's like, pretend you're a studio head.
Yeah.
Stop holding the microphone. You don't have to. It's not on.
I think so. I think
it's not.
Now.
Okay, just let her. I mean, you Bob Iger, studio head.
So like somebody's gonna write a prompt where it's like, actually like, it'll think it's a studio head. It's going to hire a producer, hire writers, hire a thing. Like somebody's going to write a prompt and then make a movie. And that movie will win Academy Awards. It'll do all sorts of stuff. And at the end, it'll be like all AI. Like at the award show when they win Oscar for like best movie, all AI.
Yeah.
I don't want a life with that.
We are getting into Wall-E territory right now.
It's one of those things that like,
we're a spaceship away.
There's the soul of like entertainment, man. Like there's a soul to it that, for example, this is very out there, but one of the things people connect on is a funny meme from the first Avengers movie, right? When they are all assembling on the bridge, we all remember Blue Shirt Girl. There's a girl, an extra, who like when all the people are running away from the alien attack, she's booking it. Like she ran like the rent was due. And people like talk about that, right? And it's like, even the argument of like, oh, we can use AI to fill in extras. It's like, no, like that was a role someone had, in the way that she, you know, just was like, this is my moment in this movie. I'm running away from the alien attack. That's all I'm doing. And she put her foot literally in it. And it's something that is connected with people for over 10 years now. And I think that there's just connection that is going to continue to be lost. I'm really worried about this whole AI generated content on Disney Plus. It's just one of those things. I'm like, I'll be honest, when I have had someone do edits for my videos, a couple of my videos, I couldn't tell because they were so quick, but I'm fairly certain he used like AI clips, and I was about to be, I'm literally gonna tell him like, hey, can you refrain from doing that? Yeah, only because also
you should tell him.
It's also like, outside of him using it, it is what it is. If it makes your editing job easier, fine. But my thing is, I then as the creator am supposed to mark that content as like using AI, and I don't want to do that. So like, so brother, go find an actual clip from a movie. Go find an actual clip from the anime. You know what I'm saying?
Take the time, do the job. Do the job I'm paying you for.
Yeah, the whole thing just we need regulation, man. And I worry that it's going to be too out of control before we finally are like, we should actually get a handle on this.
Speaking of
Well, the
getting a
genie's out of the bottle.
handle,
Genie is out of the bottle. That's what he said. But
okay,
speaking of
okay.
handle,
I just, and I don't want to seem like unintelligent or behind the times, but what the fuck is dispatch? What is
first
that?
of all, as a matter of fact,
What is dispatch? I keep seeing it pop up, and I feel like an idiot because I'm like, I'm seeing people. Is it a movie? Did I miss? Like what?
So,
there's cosplay.
As a matter
Where did
of
this
fact,
come from?
Speaking to bring it all around to AI, Dispatch,
Is it
as far
AI?
as I know, no. Dispatch is a wonderful work of art, and it is one of the reasons why this conversation of having a creative team who cares, hiring real people, why it matters. So again, I have to make sure to do some research, but I want to say no AI is involved. However, Dispatch is it is a telltale style game. So you've seen like Life is Strange, right? Where you like make choices for the characters and you just kind of like let the dialogue play out.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh, it's like a Goosebumps book.
So sort of.
Sure.
So Telltale used to be a company. They did a Telltale Batman game. They did Telltale The Walking Dead. It was a time where they released a game as a season. So like the first game was The Walking Dead season 1, and it had an episodic release. So each week a new episode came out, gamers would play, people were reacting, you make choices. Everyone's story could end up different based off the choices you made. Telltale collapsed in like 2019. However, Ad Hoc Studios is made up of former Telltale developers, and they created a game called Dispatch. Dispatch is essentially you are playing as a character known as Mecha Man. He is living in this hero world in LA, and he's one of the superheroes who doesn't have powers, but his family lineage is being one of the oldest superheroes, Mecha Man, a hero without powers who creates a suit, blah 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 blah, whatever.
Didn't
Essentially,
Disney Channel make a movie about that? They did. It's
not
Sky
that
High.
I know of.
It's Sky High.
Oh, I was like, the kid didn't have powers, but his parents did. You're right, because Kurt Russell was up in that. He was the dad. So, but no, it's a very good game. It's very well voice acted.
Some AI did not lean on it heavily. It says. But in animation, things like that, you and I both.
Hold on, but with the art or because I'm not gonna lie, the animation
specify.
is clean.
All they said was they did not lean on it heavily. They used a little bit of it. That's all I could find.
Maybe in the ideation. I'm a pray. There's a lot of content creators who actually were on the voice acting team as well. So that's another reason why it has a little bit of cachet. But it's really funny. It's a really good. It's crude humor. There's some romance in there. Which girl are you gonna pick? By the end of the game.
I just got confused.
Malevola's my favorite.
There's a blonde girl with like blue and yellow color scheme.
Blonde blazer.
But she's, I guess. But I saw this clip, and that's what made me like, is this a show? Because it looks like the style of What If, like the art style of What If. And I saw a clip of it, and I was like, oh, did I just miss this? But then I saw it was like Dispatch Everywhere. But this girl was like, oh my God, we're gonna see your secret identity. We're gonna see her, like, because the whole clip is the girl being like, I'm sorry, you haven't seen the real me. I'll show you now. And so she does her like superhero transformation. She like takes off the mask, the light gets really pretty, and she's a brunette. And the girl pauses her live. She goes, God forbid she's a goddamn brunette. Like, oh no. And it was like this really big, like they made such a big reveal about the fact that
it's an amazing story. It's a great story-driven game.
From that clip, yeah. I don't know if that's true, Jordan. I don't know if that's the only clip I have, is that her secret identity is that she's a brunette. Like,
I don't know why that person
Jasmine's like,
had
I
that
can
reaction.
do that 11 times a week.
It's giving Clark Kent. It's giving, oh my God, who is he? He's taken off his glasses. Where did Clark go? Like,
but yeah, the game I played through the entire game.
They're hypno glasses. That's why you don't know that it's Clark Kent, because they're hypnotic glasses.
That's what the comic
I
said
know
though.
that.
So,
I know that.
but
I know.
James Gunn was really like, guys, it's the hypno glasses.
It's the hypno glasses.
But yeah, you could play the game on two different ways. You could play it on cinematic or interactive. So some people did play it on the like, all they do is make the choices, and then mainly it's about watching it. But it has like interactive cutscenes. You also have actual gameplay, like hacking a computer system or whatever, which is like puzzles and stuff. I think you would really like it. It's a really good game.
Is it PC? Is it?
Yeah, it's PC. It's PC and PlayStation.
All right.
However,
Adam has been
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
I was gonna say it's $30, so just
Fuck that. No, moving on. I'll watch the gameplay on YouTube. Thank you.
Speaking of good story and drooling, Jasmine, this is up your alley.
Oh, I was gonna let you talk about dairy, but I don't know if we were gonna go there yet. I was gonna be like, Adam's been quiet. Adam, talk to me about dairy.
I was, but I mean, I didn't watch. I've been busy because I didn't watch the fourth episode yet, and you didn't either.
But we missed last week, and we didn't talk about episode. Really, we haven't talked about 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, well let's go into your area of love.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, did you see the Allure Margot trailer that came out?
I am not watching Wuthering Heights. I am not watching Wuthering Heights. I'm not watching it. I'm not a fan.
It screams Jasmine.
It should, but the fact
I'm shocked.
So
and also, watch, I'm going to trigger Jasmine for 2 seconds. They changed
his skin color, so like it's supposed to be like a forbidden fruit kind of a thing, with like him being darker, and he's not. It's Jacob Elordi, and then on top of that, it's supposed to be historical. Bitch is wearing modern clothes, and so I'm like, I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful. The music is gonna be great. I'm sure they're gonna up all the shots to make it really fucking romantic, but like, it's not the story.
I didn't know that there was supposed to be forbidden love.
I'll send you links.
You gotta hate when they mess
More
up the
importantly,
art,
Jasmine, I know you're gonna enjoy this.
What?
Another white man is popular, so he's got to be the new Bruce Wayne for DC.
No, they want Jacob Elordi for Bruce.
I've seen people talking about it now.
Shut the front door. He's not Bruce Wayne.
He's also not old enough to play that Bruce. That's a year 1, year 2 Bruce, like that age.
I'll take Jordan's theory on Rob Patz over that. Are you kidding me? Please. No. Who said that?
Hilarious.
Who said that?
Not
after Frankenstein. Yeah,
it was all after the Frankenstein push. Also, speaking of Frankenstein, I know Jasmine's super excited about this. Did you see Mr. Not Oscar Isaac? Who is in Frankenstein, Jordan? What's his name? Poe Danvers from Star Wars.
That's Oscar Isaac.
Oh yeah, Oscar Isaac. You see his comments about Disney and not working with them, Jasmine?
What happened?
Oh, he made it very clear. If they stop being basically pussies, he might work with them again.
He was like, "I'm not really interested in working with Disney while they're okay succumbing to fascism." Basically, making comments about the whole Jimmy Kimmel debacle.
And everything else. Honestly,
he was like, they need to grow a backbone. I was like, fair, okay, brother.
So Bronte's original depiction of Heathcliff, who is the main love interest of Wuthering Heights, is racially ambiguous, while heavily establishing him as not Caucasian. Arnold goes a step further. Arnold's the other guy in the book. Goes a step further and forces the color of his skin into clear light, which makes some of the implicit aspects of the novel become increasingly and jarringly explicit. So it is important. And in fact, Wuthering Heights stirred a lot of controversy when they hired a white actor to play, quote, the dark Heathcliff.
Dang.
This sounds very much like Hermione.
Yeah, but opposite.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, but it's very clear. But like Hermione, because Jake, I was gonna say J.K. Rowling, because I was saying J.K. Rowling actually, but yeah, she's.
Although I do want to go watch Cursed Child because he's Homeboy's back in it. So
I do want to see it. Cursed Child is great. Cursed Child is so wonderful. It's not a musical, by the way. It's just a straight play with magic. But
magic.
She was never explicitly one thing or another. The only thing the book says is a nerdy girl with frizzy hair. It was not and buck teeth. Not white, not black, just whatever. So if they wanted to cast a white girl the first film, fine. However, if they wanted to cast a black girl for the new, it doesn't matter. It was not one way or another.
The books.
No. No, in the books, it says nothing. In the books, all it says is a girl with frizzy hair, and you can Google it. All it says is frizzy hair and buck teeth. It is not one way or the other. It doesn't matter if she's white. It doesn't matter.
I'm just going off of what I think I remember. That's all.
I'm just I've had a C4. What do you want from me? This is the energy you're getting. But it doesn't say one way or another.
In that case.
However, Wuthering Heights, it is very specific that his skin color was not Caucasian, and the fact that his skin color is different mattered to the overarching story. It matters. So no, I don't support. I'm not gonna. Okay. No, thank you.
Dang, I saw the trailer for that, and I was really excited for it. And
you and I talked about it,
but
I'm so sorry.
I didn't realize that. That sucks.
I mean,
that's
watch it,
that
support it if you want to. I love romance, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, thank you. That one's not for me.
Who would you have put in instead? Is there anybody you could think of?
I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I just don't know if he's.
Is it somebody who's in another romance thing coming out?
She's like the kid from Stranger Things.
Tuscany.
Jasmine Paige.
No, but I saw that him and Simone Biles.
Him and Hallie.
Oh, Hallie. I was like another short black woman. Yeah, I saw that. That's already out, isn't it?
No, it's
why
not.
I think Simone Biles was an actor.
I don't know why you thought Simone Biles.
Because the quick little trailer I watched, I saw a little the height difference is so comical, and so I was like, oh, because Simone Biles is small. No,
you should see her and her man.
Well, are they still together?
Yeah,
Simone Biles and her man.
Plays for the Bears.
Yeah, he's a football player. I'm gonna say I think they're married now.
I think somebody opened the door next to her. You hear that creak?
I think Josh Hutcherson is his name.
Josh Hutcherson?
No. You're thinking the white.
I was like, he's white.
I'm not allowed.
He's not white. Actually, I don't think he is white.
Is he Hispanic?
No, I can't remember. I want to say he's part white. I don't think he's full white.
Well, he white.
It's Josh. Okay, I'm gonna spell his last name for you, and you guys can look him up. It's Josh spelled regularly, traditionally, and then his last name is Heuston.
Oh, almost like Houston.
Yeah, I think it is Houston.
He would have been cool. He was in Dune Prophecy, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I think he would have been wonderful. Actually, he's the top pick for the live action Zayden.
I was about to say Zayden, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I saw this photo of him with his chest out, I was like, they're wanting him as Zayden, right?
Yeah.
1,000%. I was like,
Adam.
all the clock it, yes. Oh man. Another movie. So I recently went and saw Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Me too.
And in the trailers for that,
shit ton of money this weekend.
It made like 80 or 90% of all of its money back in 2 days.
It made almost 100 million in this weekend.
I thought it was
most
chill.
of it overseas.
Yeah, I thought it was chill. Yeah. I didn't think it was the greatest of the franchise. Nothing's gonna beat the first one for me. This one felt very formulaic, and I will say, everything that happened script wise, plot wise, I wasn't surprised at all. I like the magic.
This one at this point they made. So I'll say this. Two things. Well, the first 2 points, they nerfed my favorite people. They nerfed Merritt.
Listen.
Merritt shit didn't work at all.
Listen.
And Jack Wilder too. So.
Oh. Can I tell you something that really hurt my heart?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I tell you that something? And I think, Adam, you'll appreciate this, you being one of them. Did you know that he's a short king? Jack Wilder? He's short. He's short. He's so... he's like, no, if you look at every photo, he's in heels. And in fact, every time him and what's-her-face are standing next to each other, he has to be on a box to be taller than her. And all of he's so small.
Well, that's how Tom
and
Tom shoots his movies, right?
We're not talking about Tom. I'm saying But I'm not
angles.
attracted to Tom, so we're not talking about him. We're specifically.
I
What he
don't
was
care
doing
because
that
you
when
just
he
call
did
me a
that-
short king for
did
no
you
fucking
watch-
reason. I'm the tallest one in this fucking group.
We love a short king. But if you look at him, he's not. Also, did you watch the movie yet, Adam? Have you seen it?
No, I'm not going to. Probably, I'll wait till it gets out. To be honest.
Then I don't care to spoil this. There's
No.
a moment. There's a moment where we need Jackie Boy's help, right? And so he does like a little. He like takes off his shirt and he does the little like. He like lifts his whole body up on a bar, and I'm just like, this is for the girlies. It was so sexual. It was so sexual.
So yeah, they nerfed my two, like, because I'm working on a ranking video. Jack was like my number one in the first movie. Honestly, he's number one in the second movie because he's the reason for the best trick in the whole franchise. The card trick in the second one to get the thing out. You don't think that that's the coolest thing ever?
I think it's too long. I think it's so drawn out. It feels not. It doesn't feel like a magic.
It's
trick.
not realistic at all.
No,
it's all
and that's
like
the
sleight of
problem.
hand card tricks. But my
But like
issue is
unrealistic sleight of hand. That none of that stuff would actually be plausible. I don't want to say it's not possible. It's just not plausible. Every other magic trick, yeah, but you're not going to teach all of these people in an hour how to do all this stuff.
It wasn't an hour. It was like a week. But Jack was the MVP for that. Also, we're not going to sit here and act like the first movie, Merritt's not brainwashing half of the people in the movie to make the plot work.
He's a wizard.
Okay.
That's
at this point in the third one, they just have real magic. Can
we talk about that though? I'm so sorry because I do want your opinion on this, Adam. I'm gonna let you finish.
Hold on. No. I was gonna say,
I've already got the plot.
Who was in the Magical Negroes was in this one, so he got to be a wizard for real.
And
I just can't remember his name.
He was a wizard in Dungeons and Dragons too.
He was. That was another movie that I seen.
He scooped the wind.
But what were you gonna say?
Obviously there has to be a Now You See Me, Now You Don't 4 because it's all about the 4 horsemen. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's my thought process. We got to bring religion into this. We got to bring. It's finally time because at this, you have to. You have to.
The eye in the cult.
Well, that's okay, but I'm not religious. And so, but the biggest faction that everyone thinks about is like all of these. They're magically making people better. They're healing them. They're flying, like all of that. So not even that, but if a magician embedded himself into a religion or a cult, and that's the big bad. But the problem is, he's too good, and because we have to finally break. What the fuck? Atlas. We have to break Atlas. Atlas is at a god tier status with the magicians, and we have to finally break, because his biggest line he says every single movie is get close, because the closer you are, the easier it is to fool you. And so we have to break that. And so I think Atlas finds this cult, the eye sends them to a cult, to a church, where this magician is just telling him that he is the prodigal son returned. Merrick and the team go in there, they try to defeat him, and they lose. They cannot figure out, and at this point, Atlas truly believes, oh my god, I think this guy actually, it's not magic, this is real, and we have to break Atlas. And I want, by the end of the film, yeah, they take down the cult, yeah, they defeat him, but he does a trick that truly even the audience doesn't know. Like, it has to be that they break him down, but he does a trick so believable and so real that Merrick finally gives up the cards, and he gives up his cape, and he gives up the top hat because it just broke him that bad. And that's the final movie, and that's where it ends. Is that
one where we don't get an explanation?
The one where you do not, because that's the thing, they explain every single card trick, but I need the trick to be so powerful and so real that it leaves the audience questioning, is it real or isn't?
Essentially, Adam, they're going Fast and the Furious with it, and that's exactly how I described it in my recent video. It is essentially full suspend disbelief, and I was here for it. It was a fun watch.
Yeah.
But
well, they're just heistmen. They're just criminals. They're criminals who happen to have magic.
Yeah.
I'm watching the new Brendan Fraser movie today.
Which one is that?
Rental Family.
Let me know how that is.
I will.
Can I ask a question? Because I'm clearly the controversial one.
I don't know if that's true, but go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say that it's not Jordan.
it
not
might
me.
be me, but I just don't say it out loud. But go ahead.
But I say it out loud.
You're allowed.
I want to say something rude. I'm going to say something inappropriate, but I'm going to say the thing that I know everyone's been thinking.
Go for it.
Do we think baby boy Brendan Fraser is going to be body ready for the Mummy? Do you think he's going to be that he's going to do a workout? I think they're going to
do it different.
That's my question is do we think that it's going to be?
I don't think it has anything to do with his physical ability to be in that realmness, but I think they're going to go more Indiana Jones on this one, with older Harrison Ford doing Indiana Jones stuff. Still do action, still do stunts, still do things, but like
so we're not going to do the suave guy anymore.
I think there'll be a how can I put this? It'll be the salt and pepper sexy, not the shirtless beach sexy.
I disagree. I think that Brendan Fraser will try to challenge himself. I think that he's really good at wanting to challenge himself to do good for himself. He's not going to do it for us. But I think that for himself, oh my God, I'm dying. He's going to want to take back that power because, hold on. She about to talk. Because back in the 90s, Brendan Fraser lost the public eye because there were a lot of those scandals and people like sexually abusing him. And unfortunately for him, he was taken out of the public eye and it broke him. And so we lost Brendan Fraser for many years. I can see him wanting to take back that power, to take back his sensuality, his sexuality, his male prowess, and all of that.
I don't think he cares about that side of it.
I think he cares for himself. I think that redeeming that and taking back that power is definitely something I can see him doing.
Here's what I would say.
As a man, I mean, I'm speaking about things I don't know about because I'm not a man. So.
Here's what I would say. I would say, I was going to say, never mind.
I'm daddy, but I'm not a man. There you go.
Anyways, here's what I would say. I get where you're going. Yes, the Mummy era is when he lost everything because of the scandals. Not his scandals, but like people blackmailing and basically you're trying to do things to him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if I got the opportunity to do something that made me a star and it was taken away from me too soon, but also was going to be taken away from me anyways because Dwayne was a part of it. And at that point, whatever Dwayne touched, Dwayne took over, which is still the thing. And I just think if I'm him, I don't care how I look, but I want to look good for it. But I care more about giving back to the fan base a proper actual Mummy movie, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to give them, Indiana Jones and like Crystal Skull or like
but that was
something
part
like
of
that.
It though. His sex appeal and his relationship with Rachel, that was.
I think he'd still have that sex appeal. It's like I said, exactly like Harrison Ford with Indiana Jones. It's just an older version of him, and he does similar-ish things. It's just not like all the way there like it was originally. And you just can't because of the age. I'm not saying he's Harrison Ford 80, but like I'm just saying like at a certain point, your body doesn't want to do things it used to do. Trust me.
I believe in him.
I don't disbelieve in it. I want him to
I'm
do whatever
not
he wants to
saying you
do.
don't believe in him. I just believe in him a little more.
I want him to do whatever he wants to do. That I want to make clear. But I think if I'm him, which I'm not, and I'm just speaking for myself,
no.
I would care
and
more
I'm speaking as if I were, but neither one of us are him.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I'd rather give my fan base who has stood behind me all these years a proper, actual, good Mummy movie. And then if I happen to be sexy daddy in it, then I can be sexy daddy in it.
I guess that's the question then, is what defines it as a good film? And I mean, in the 90s, that was what it was. What'd you say?
Emotep has to be back.
Oh. But I want him and his lady. I want both of them. I want both of them right back.
As long as Tom Cruise is in it.
I'm a friend. I'm allowed to switch. I worry with any of these movies that come back after so many years that they do essentially what they did with, like, for example, it was okay, it was decent. Bad Boys 4, the whole basically playing on the joke that Martin Lawrence is old and not as fit anymore. I
Can
worry that
I
it's
don't
it's
like.
gonna like play. I'm worried that it's gonna play on the joke that we're hey, it's not. We're gonna try to be sexy, but we're gonna make it funny because obviously these people are older.
So you're the middle ground.
I would not even that. I don't like that we do this with old franchises. It's why I feel like
Social Network
franchises
too.
that are gone don't necessarily work. For example, Rush Hour 4, I know that they're talking about that, even though they announced it and we still haven't heard anything. That type of humor from the 2000s does not work today. So they'll attempt to do it and dance around it and
Nah,
it'll just
that's
be
full on
corny.
racism. That's full on
Yeah.
racism.
And so like my worry
Woo.
is that to answer like Jasmine's question of can they do it, I feel like not him as an actor. Well, him as an actor might not actually agree to that though, because it would seem like kind of humiliating almost to sit there and like joke on the sexiness. So maybe I'm wrong, but
Yeah, I think
I
joking
worry
on the
that's the
sexiness would be
trend.
hard. I feel like joking on the age is stale. I don't. It's just not funny.
I
And I
just feel
feel
like
like
that's what
those are the.
studios do now when they bring back these old franchises. They try to basically call to the fact that like, yeah, it's been 20 years, ha ha ha, and it's like it's played out. Like,
But they also have a son. The son, like they had a son, and I feel like that's what's going to happen. Is this is going to be the movie that builds up the new kid as the new Brendan Fraser. So I think that's
that would be
their
good.
hand. This is probably going to be a handoff movie. And what I really don't want them to do is to bring Brendan Fraser back just to kill him.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cool. That's something that I personally wasn't like. And spoiler alert, wasn't like with Now You See Me Now You Don't. Was a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That part was a little. I was like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Completely unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Also, they didn't acknowledge it in the grand scheme of the whole thing. Like the end result, they weren't like, by the way, that wasn't supposed to happen as a part of the trick. But anyways, other last thing that are we good with the Mummy? There's like one more movie thing.
No, we're good. Let's talk about it.
A movie I saw a trailer for that is going to do absolutely terrible is the Sydney Sweeney movie, The Housemaid.
Woo!
Not just
Let's
because.
talk about it! No,
Not just because.
Just because.
But you know why it's gonna do doubly worse? Why is that movie coming out on December 19th, the same day as Avatar Fire and Ash? They
Also,
did not
also tickets on sale. Tickets on sale.
like that movie is doomed to fail.
It also is weird because the main character, Amanda Seyfried's character in that film, is supposed to be like obese and overweight. That's a big point.
Basically, to then be a reason why she would be jealous of the housemaid.
Yeah, that's a whole, and like I don't want to spoil it for you, but that's a huge, like, her weight and her being unattractive is a big plot point in the book. And so to have like beautiful skinny Amanda Seyfried, like, it just.
Hey man, they tried to go, maybe they're trying to go the route of, he wants a little bit more meat on the bones.
But like, it's not supposed to.
I don't know. I didn't even know it was based off a book until this very moment.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
a whole series. There's a series of these books. There's a series of, like, this was supposed to be Sydney Sweeney's movie franchise. This was supposed to be her a simple favor.
Well,
I
she
thought
fucked
she was
that
doing
all the way up.
I thought she was doing a different book for a thing for, wasn't it a Mein Kampf?
You were so
No?
stupid.
You didn't see her double down on my jeans are the best?
Which is another reason why this movie's gonna fail.
It's
Oh.
jeans. It's about
What?
jeans.
You saw that, right, Jasmine?
Yeah,
On the
it's
GQ interview?
jeans.
It's just
Yeah.
jeans.
I
It's just
just made a jeans, and if I feel like I need to say something, I'll say it. I pay attention to everything more than people
It was
think I do.
surreal.
I think we all agree we're very over Sydney Sweeney and fuck her.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, the double down was crazy. Again, at the beginning, I was like, hey man, y'all give her a second. Like the shit just came out and everyone's like, well, she read the script. And I was like, fair enough. Now, when she's coming to GQ, basically being like, "There's nothing wrong with the ad," I was like, "All right, bro. Well,
in fairness, I get like reading a script, putting it out, whatever, because like we've talked about this at nausea, but like how many people it went through and then got to her.
Right, but hold on. But then you have whatever. We missed it. Our bad. Fine. You have an entire nation of people, entire world telling you, "Hey, this was in poor taste. You, a white woman, a blonde hair, the perfect Aryan symbol. Also, you've come out as Republican, which now we know that a lot of Republicans have also come out as white nationalists or white supremacists, white nationalists, white all of that. You're also getting support from Donald Trump himself and from Elon Musk and all of these
podcast careers.
Sorry,
who the fuck cares? Anyways, continue.
And 2 ways. And people are telling you, "Hey, this is what we felt. This is what we saw." All you have to do is say, "That was not my intention. I apologize." Moving on. Literally moving on. But the fact that you're doubling down and talking about how excited you were that the president responded and it's surreal. It was so surreal.
And like, how awkward is it filming right now at Euphoria? Like her and Zendaya.
Oh, yeah. How Zendaya's like, "I'm not even, no, fuck you."
Yeah.
And I hope everyone follows in that path because you're making choices. You're making choices. You know, I mean, even before Zendaya didn't really have close connections with her, when that photo came out with her at her grandpa's birthday party and he's wearing like a MAGA hat, and people were like, "What is this?" And she's like, he's old. It doesn't matter. That's my grandpa.
That's pretty spot on, actually. Yeah, whatever. It's yeah, that movie's gonna trash. The last movie she just did was literally the worst movie ever.
The last 5
Did that boxer movie come out?
Yeah, it came out and it was Jordan, it had the worst
last weekend
ever.
Or 2 weekends ago. It's the number 7 or maybe 9 least box office film ever. Period.
She fucked her career.
She destroyed it.
You know, she fucked her career even before that. She fucked her career when, unfortunately, we let an internet meme go too far and decided to do a bathwater soap. Because, like, again,
like $10K online. It was absurd.
No, it's not.
Like people were buying it and reselling it. Like I get it's not, and like men are men, but like it's just stupid.
Hey, y'all never know if a woman bought it to then resell it to an even dumber man.
No woman dumb enough to buy a bar soap for
but
10
a smart
grand.
woman would buy. No, but a smart woman would buy it and then resell
about
it
enterprising.
for more.
That's fine. I get the enterprise side of it. Like, but the rebuyers already had it. Like they were like, "Oh, this is gonna make money." Grabbed it and already got it. Like
rebuyers will buy multiple. Like one to keep, one to use.
Just disgusting. Also, internet memes go too far. Same thing with the 6'7" shit. I just today, years old, found out it originated from like a rap song that's talking about a police code that means a dead person.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah. So it's like Sesame Street. Why are you posting 6'7"? Like, oh my god, enough. Internet memes go too far. I'm tired of it.
Trending. It's just jeans.
I mean, also,
this is empty.
Did we hear about the news about a movie that's happening in like 6-7 months? No, I'm playing. It's longer than that.
The Odyssey.
Tobey Maguire's back, bitches.
Oh yeah, in the Odyssey. He's back in the Odyssey.
Tobey Maguire.
Those pictures? Oh,
Tobey Maguire.
Thought you said Tom.
Tobey.
I did. I don't know. He said Tobey. I went Spider-Man. Yeah, I know.
Apparently, Tobey Maguire is going to be in Doomsday.
Do we know this for sure?
Daniel RPK is reporting it, so usually Daniel's pretty like 99.9% accurate.
I ain't reporting that shit till the studio says it.
I'm not either. I mean, to be fair,
Daniel was one of the ones who said Andrew Garfield and him were back in the other one, so that's why it's like credible.
That was an easy thing to speculate, though.
And they also did see him. What was it, like 4 or 5 months ago? He was in London.
He was in London at the same time as filming, so that's where the pieces are coming together. My whole thing is, and because I saw everyone talking about, they were like, "Don't just bring him back to kill him." I'm like, guys, stop letting these people come back to get in the suit at like, how old is he? 40 something, 50.
We're 50s, I think.
Like, let it go. He's old. You know that back thing that happened in the second movie? That'll happen to him in real life now. Let's let it go, bruh. Enough.
It's gonna happen because they need to finish the Fox universe. So it's gonna be a thing.
What does the Fox universe have to do with Tobey Maguire? He was not a Fox property.
They're putting him in that Fox bubble with all of it.
Didn't we finish that with Deadpool? At what point are we going to say that those are finished?
No, because we left them behind.
Yeah.
We left all of them, but it was literally that is not closed yet. And in fact, in the new, not Doomsday, because that's Doomsday's job. Secret Wars. Thank you. Doomsday, then Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Secret Wars, then Doomsday.
Doomsday is Christmas next year, and then Secret Wars is the following Christmas.
And then Battle World. Woo! Doomsday, we have to get to the incursion, so we have to close all of those gates and get to one synchronized universe, so we can get to Battle World.
Correct.
I'm so tired of the MCU. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. At this point, you can't just jump in.
No,
it's not. Yeah, you have to start at the beginning, especially when we get into Doomsday, Secret War, Battle World. It's not something you can just jump into anymore.
Hopefully, after Secret Wars, you can, because
after Battle World. Battle World is going to get us onto one brand new.
So is Battle World not going to be in Secret Wars?
It is. That's going to be Secret Wars, but like after that, when it ends, it's going to be one thing. And that's why I think the universe we'll be in is the Fantastic Four one that we just got. So that way,
Fantastic Four are going to come here.
No,
but you're saying because it's back in time.
I think it's going to be far enough forward that it'll be
somehow still in the past.
80s, something like that. So I think what they'll do is start from there, so they can start the X-Men. Start
like that,
a new Avengers.
Then we've got the young Avengers.
Right. Like you can kind of branch things out better and actually make it like a running thing.
My only problem is the only reason that doesn't work is because Agatha is supposed to babysit Franklin, and I kind of want that relationship.
I do too, but it's not going to happen. I will never see it. The same way we're not going to see Wonder Man give himself up to redo Vision, so Vision can be with Wanda, and Wonder Man has a relationship with Wanda, so not going to happen.
Yeah, but I think Vision is going to have his Vision family. I think we are.
That's fine, but
we've got Vision
after that, Wonder Man in the comics gives his life, so Vision he does it for Wanda because he loves Wanda.
Let's wait and see what happens with this new age Wonder Man that we're getting.
Stop. I do have one question before we go, though.
Did I actually get my K-pop Demon Hunter Barbie dolls? Yes, I did. They did an encore presentation, and I woke up at 9. I freaked the fuck out. They had an entire waiting queue.
They were sold out. I forgot.
They were sold out. They sold out within minutes on the first day. I don't know what the fuck happened. So 9 a.m. on the following day, or 2 days later. Yeah. Well, there was a limit of 3. You can only buy 3. Period. Who knows? But they were sold out. So then 2 days later, they did an encore. Didn't tell nobody. Just dropped it. I went up. I was there at 9 a.m. I grabbed my one doll case immediately. And then I went to work. And then fucking 7 hours later, I go and check, and they're still online. They're just still selling them. I think to this day, they're still selling them.
Real question for Jasmine. If Saja Boys becomes a real thing, are you okay with it?
Saja Boys is a real thing.
No, but if they start doing exactly what EJ and all them are doing.
That is a real thing. That actually happened. No, I'm telling you, it actually, so they have 3 out of 4 of the voice actors. So they hired on 2 more, and they are now.
That's what he was asking about. Is the
I
news
get
of
it,
them joining the Korea thing?
Does that?
Does it take off the same way? I
don't take off. Does it take away anything? You get what I'm saying by that? This is a very, it's the girls and the girl, band, and it's all about the girls. And obviously it's a little bit about a certain hunky dude, but all girls. And now the Saja Boys are coming in. Do you think that takes away from anything if they start really rolling?
No, because I don't think that the Saja boys are ever going to get as much hype as EJ and the girls.
Okay.
I
don't think so either. I just genuinely wanted to know what you thought.
Because
you're more in that K-pop world.
I am. The difference being is that the Huntrix were based off, like, the Huntrix truly carbon copy, it's EJ. EJ based it off of herself, her looks, her style, her, like, it's EJ. And so we can see, and even the ones that they cast as the other voice artists and even the main voice actors look exactly parallel to the girls, to Mira and Zoe. They look exactly the same.
I forgot because of you two. I looked at you and I was like, I don't know their names.
The Saja boys will never look like the Saja boys. They're just going to be really pretty Asian men.
They would have to take one or two from probably 3 boy bands.
They didn't. They just pulled. So they have.
No, if they want them to look like them, I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I mean, I don't know what they're going to do because, like, Mystery's voice actor, he's been doing a lot of stuff around. He doesn't look anything like, even when he dresses in cosplay, I'm like, you're just not it. And I wish they wouldn't. Like, if the Saja boys are actually going to do it, I don't want them to do costumes. Just sing. That would do so much more for you than trying to portray these fictional characters that you're never gonna be.
Yeah, it's like 98 Degrees going out on tour right now. Nobody wants to watch you. You're 23 degrees at best. Relax.
I didn't get that reference, but I'm gonna nod like I did.
Anyways,
that's it. That's all I've got.
So I don't know if either of you've seen it. We got the first visuals of Link and
I
and
saw
Zelda.
that this morning. It looks so soft.
They do. Also, some people were in the woods where they were filming. They were just like hiking or whatever and happened to come across where they were filming and videotaped them doing stuff. Now, Nintendo has not told us yet that they have 2 more Nintendo movies, minus what they've actually announced.
The Galaxy?
Minus Galaxy and minus
Monopoly movie?
No. It's so Nintendo has 2 blocked for 27 and 28. What would you want them to be?
Nintendo. Let me
Jordan, what do you think?
Kirby.
So that's one of the rumors is Kirby.
And then also, obviously, since they're going to space,
Pac-Man. Oh, Sonic. No, they're already doing Sonic.
Since they're going to space and Mario
the
Galaxy,
Oregon Trail.
First of all, I used to love playing Oregon Trail in the computer
They did
class.
an Oregon Trail movie.
Okay. My final guess is Kirby's a good one. Kirby is a good one. Okay.
Metroid.
Crash Bandicoot, maybe? But I don't think they would do that.
I don't think Nintendo owns him.
They do.
to
I don't know. That's it.
So I agree with Jordan on Metroid. I think Metroid would be a good one. Also because of the
Animal Crossing
surprise that happened with Metroid forever ago. That shocked everybody.
I want Animal Crossing. That's my final guess.
Okay. My other one, Jordan will remember. Jasmine will know it. Star Fox.
I know that.
I think
What's
Star
wrong
Fox.
with you?
He said Jasmine will know it.
I said Jasmine would not know it because I didn't think she
not.
would. Yeah, would not.
My bad.
I love video games.
So, Star Fox. Now, here's the reason. Because we're going to Galaxy, I think there could be one of the space commands up there that we see, and Star Fox is there. The other thing is, from the rumors I'm hearing, they're doing all of this so in like 2030, Super Smash Bros.
I thought Jasmine was frozen.
No, I just didn't care.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Is kind of like the North Star that I think everybody's kind of had in mind since the first Mario movie.
I saw that they did in the Galaxy trailer, there was the Mario Karts. We're finally going to get like Rainbow Bridge and Mario Kart, and I know that's
we got Rainbow Bridge last Last movie.
Yeah, but not as cute as the Rainbow Bridge in this movie.
Look, unless you played it on like just Super Nintendo, you don't really understand Rainbow. That was fear, real fear.
Rainbow Bridge, and no matter which one you play it in, it's fear.
Nah, not the same.
He back then he thought he really would die if he drove off of the edge.
100%.
Fair enough.
Real life.
Well, guys, that's the end of our show.
Welcome to Darius Fantastic. You should watch it.
Oh my God! We never talked. It's been an hour. We never talked about Welcome. Yeah.
Jasmine, here's what I will do. We won't talk about Welcome Dairy, but everything that Andy's done. Oh, maybe we talked about this last time. No, we did not talk about this last time. Did you know
you
Andy
talked
Machete?
about the whole Flash and all that stuff? You did talk about the comic books and all that referencing in the show?
Well, so yes, but Andy Machete is on development for a live action Attack on Titan.
You did talk about this.
I thought so. Yeah, okay. I thought we did. I'm super stoked if that happens.
I'm very excited.
We're old as fuck.
I want to be in that so bad. I'd want to be in that so bad.
I think you'd look great as one of the normal ones.
I don't want to be a Titan. I don't want my titties flying. I don't want that. I want to be one of the.
No, you're the.
No, I want to be one of the I want to be one of the smart Titans that's just like.
You want to be the hairy one?
No, you remember the Titan when they had Aaron and they're flying in the woods. And they're like, look at that one Titan down there. He hasn't taken his eyes off of us, and it's just the Titan. Just like waiting for them to move. Ooh, yep. I want to be that one. If I'm a Titan. If not, I want to survive. I want to last to the end.
Want to survive? There's barely survival in that daggone show.
There's 5 of them that are from the beginning until the end.
I want to see true form Aaron real life. That will be insane.
Rumbling. What I really am excited for are because the music, I just heard the rumbling song, rumbling, but getting that in a full orchestra for the theatrical release, the way, I cannot wait for the musical score of Attack on, I have goosebumps. I'm so ready. My body is ready for the music.
Speaking of ready for music, to bring it back, I'm very sad about Wicked. It's going to be a very sad week. I'm very upset, and I don't know how to say goodbye.
I'm watching that movie in 6 hours. That's the thing. So as soon as I hang up with you guys, I was gonna paint my face completely green. I had a whole Elphaba outfit, and then I remembered I'm not going to a premiere. I'm going to a screening at an AMC, and I was like, I can't. They're going to kick me out. I'm going to put all this green face on, and then I'm going to walk into this AMC, because you can't have face paint and masks in a movie theater.
Correct.
So I was like... So
I'm
now
excited.
I've got 6 hours to make a Galinda look. So I'm very excited.
Wait, you said 6, not 7, 6?
The movie, I have to be there at... it's 6-ish, 7-ish, yeah. It's 6, 7.
The only make it clear, the only 6 I know, 6, 7 is the 6 foot, 7 foot. Okay, let's make that very clear. Jasmine's like, nope, don't know any of
that
it.
high?
I can. Can you?
You're so.
We're just over here having a pissing contest of insults.
Well, no,
what the fuck?
I was gonna say I'm very upset because John shared one of my videos the other day on his story, and I wanted to go. The director of Wicked.
Oh, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you've been talking about John Cena all day. You got Johnny's in your pocket.
I talked about it for 2 seconds. No, John,
John,
he shared my video about being sad about Wicked saying goodbye, and he shared it. I felt seen.
You are seen.
You are loved.
Yeah, too bad I'm seeing it on Thursday. I gotta say goodbye.
Aww.
Francis already told me I'm gonna cry my eyes out. I was like, bitch, I don't want to.
Maybe. I mean,
and now so I gotta do that, and then I gotta start saying bye to fucking Hawkins next week.
Yeah. But Hawkins, you got until New Year's for that. You're okay. You got time. They're spreading that one out. I will say though, I did hear Coy, because Coy watched it on Saturday. He managed to tell me his thoughts, feelings, and emotions about the movie, and even gave me some spoilers already. And his response to giving me the spoilers was, "Well, you've already seen the musical and you read the book." And I was like, "You're not wrong, but it's
different. It's different
also,
outlet."
I literally told you I was watching it later today.
Yeah.
White men, they just don't listen.
They just don't care. That was my fault for waking him up. Anyway, that's all I have.
But speaking of listening, they
Listen
should
to us,
subscribe
say
to
goodbye.
this. Yeah, they should subscribe to this so they can listen to us all the time and hear what we have to say, because it's fantastic.
Well, don't listen to
advice.
me, because clearly my mic wasn't on this entire time. But you can listen to them all you want.
One of these days, Jasmine.
One of
day
these
we'll get
days.
Any of
Straight to the moon.
I bet your headphones are actually right ear on the left ear and left ear on right ear as well.
Does that matter?
Don't make her a chick. It can.
My ears are the same.
The headphones aren't.
Like
Anyway,
Goodbye.
guys, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And goodbye.
Bye.